to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Aggies offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better than them.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this...
It's a good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Coming up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Solid drive here to start the game. Now a 3rd down opportunity in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. This is the 6th play on the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made by a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. got it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. Running back with the football. Makes a move and breaks free. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Finds an open target on the left side. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. First and goal. Great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on the third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. He's going to take off. He's past the marker, still on his feet. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for some space. It's Moss. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss on the play. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes a tackle, and he's got room. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Toss play to the outside. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gonna run it. It's Moss. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Second down and long from the 9-yard line. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Dropping back. It's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Now the the Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down. We're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking for a man. Close to the tight end. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. It's a quarterback keeper. Powering through. Got the first down and still motoring. Now here he goes. Past the 20. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull him and when to give him. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Nussmeier. That is broken up and incomplete. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. 7-yard gain sets up a third and 3. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. And he'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Durham. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. It looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound.
The Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Pass complete, but not good enough for a first down. The offense sends out the punt team. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Moss. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Honeycomb up with a sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback still with the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The offense really clicking here. Kibbe decides to keep it here. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. The Aggies line up with a first and goal. To the air, it's Reed. He's running out of time here. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first down, it's play action. The sure hands. It's sharp. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Throwing for his running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Anderson. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll bring him down with a wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. And the Aggies pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the
end zone ahead. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. The Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing second and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Wants to throw it. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for the passing game. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a second down. Looking to throw it again. Nice grab. It's Durham. They got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
LSU getting set with a first and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it second and 12. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. With the catch, it's Anderson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Working clock with the ground game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Aggies will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's caught. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Offense cranking up the tempo now.